Thanks for tuning in to Chats with Your Self-Worth BFF. This is your host, Mikaela Filar, where we are here to skyrocket your self-worth, heal your shit, and take your power back. Welcome to the chat. What's up, guys? Welcome back. I hope everyone has had an incredible week. Happy Friday. And happy September. Oh my gosh, how is it already September? Virgo season. Shout out to all my Virgos. I'm a Virgo. Yes, I am that girl. I love astrology and human design and spiritual stuff and all that good stuff. Anyways, I digress. Happy birthday to my Virgos out there. Today's episode, I'm going to be sharing so many good little tidbits and things and info. And basically just giving you a rundown of what to expect moving forward with this podcast. First things first, September series. Every Tuesday for the month of September, we will be having a new episode that is encompassing whatever I choose that month's series to be. So September series is going to be called Empowering You. I'm so in love with it. So next Tuesday, you can expect a episode all about understanding self-worth. And what this is going to be doing is just basically encompassing everything that we've learned. Well, not everything, but a lot of what we've learned in season 1. And when I get done with this series in September, at the end of September, we will be taking 2 weeks off and coming back to you with a brand new series. So each month it will be a new series based on a new subject, and that is how this podcast will be laid out moving forward. So this month's series is all about empowering you. That's what I'm calling it. And next Tuesday's episode is called Understanding Self-Worth, and we will get into the nitty-gritty of understanding self-worth and knowing your worth and all that good stuff. And I'm so excited about it. It's going to be so good. So make sure you tune in and listen to that and get ready for a bunch of series moving forward. But with that being said, I will only be having new episodes coming out every Tuesday from now moving forward until I decide to do something different. But starting season 2 and starting this month, we will be having 1 episode per week, and they're just going to be a lot more intentional and more planned out, and it's just going to be easy breezy, beautiful, and make a lot more sense. So for you and for me. But with that being said, I have a few other things that are like up and coming in the month of September that I want to share with y'all. And I'm so excited about them because I'm really just taking everything in my business to the next level. Starting off with the fact that I am doing a 3-day completely free workshop. And this is called the Glow Up. It's going to be September 12th, 13th, and 14th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Each day is going to be encompassing something different. So on Tuesday, we're going to be doing a self-worth reframe, remembering your worth and why you are worthy of it all, physical and energetic tools to begin healing your self-worth beliefs. So each day is going to have homework. It's going to have journal prompts for you. It's just going to be so good. Wednesday, the 13th, we're going to be tapping in. So we're going to go into the science behind our brains, rewiring limiting self-beliefs, and the neural pathways in our brain, just getting really into like the neuroscience behind it all and why it is so important to do this work and back it up with some science. And on Thursday, we are going to be doing the it's called Reflections Are Reflectioning. And if you've been listening to this podcast, you're fully aware of what reflections are. They are basically when you're like something in your outside physical reality is happening that is maybe inconvenient, but trying to show you or teach you a lesson that you are supposed to learn to move forward in your life. So for instance, I gave a few episodes back a reflections episode all about self-love and how for me, I got water one day, the water thing spilt, and then I didn't think that it cracked, but it did crack. And then I came home and it was all over my house, very inconvenient. And I put two and two together as to what that reflection was for me and what I needed to learn from that lesson. So we'll go further into reflections, what they mean, why they happen, and getting to the root cause of those reflections and those lessons so that they don't continuously happen again and again, and we don't have to have such crazy reflections. I want to remind you guys that I am still doing my mini classes, my mini intuitive reads called Quantum Leaping Over Obstacles. And what this is a class where there's only limited spots available, so 8 students per class, where I intuitively will channel for you. You can ask one of two things. So one is either you can just ask me any question that you have that you would like for me to intuitively channel for you, why it's happening, or what your higher self feels it would be in your best interest to do. You can ask me to just intuitively channel what it is your higher self is wanting you to know, or what is blocking you from getting to whatever it is that you're desiring currently in this life. So if you're having a block, that would be a good option for you. A quote, I'm using air quotes, block. Why would you join this class? They are so much fun. You will get your answers intuitively answered. And it's always fun getting connected to your higher self and hearing what your higher self wants you to hear. And also, it's only $30. So it's really just like a win-win. So if you're interested in that, I will put that in the show notes below. You can go ahead and click and sign up for that for our next class that I'm going to be doing. I don't have a date or time for that quite yet. I am actually going to wait until I have all 8 spots filled up, just so that I can get my clients can get the most out of this intuitive read, because whatever you ask and whatever the other clients ask, you are actually aligned to hear, and it will help you as well. So it's actually a really cool class to be into, and the more people we have, the better, because you get just so much information and so much help. And like I said, it's only $30. So if that's something that you would be interested in, do not miss out. It's coming. And if you sign up, obviously you will get all of the information on when and what time and all the things. And if you can't make that live, it will be recorded. And you can also ask me the question or ask me to channel for you intuitively before the class even begins. That way your answer is also in the class and in the recording, so you don't miss out on getting the most out of that. Okay. Last but definitely not least, September mentorship. I will be leaving the 2 spots that I have open until the end of the first week of September. So if you are interested at all in mentorship with me, now is the time to reach out, to apply, to ask your questions. And I have written out an outline of exactly what to expect during mentorship with me. I wrote out a 3-month mentorship outline. If you are not ready to fully jump in and commit to 3 months, then you can do month by month. However, I do suggest that doing the 3 months and committing to the 3 months is where you're going to get the most out of mentorship with me. So month number 1 will be focused on foundation and self-awareness. Month number 2 will be focused on integration and empowerment. And month number 3 will be focused on healing and transformation. If you are interested in exactly what each week we'll look at, you can either check out my Instagram story, or you can reach out to me directly via either email or in my DMs, and I would be more than happy to answer whatever questions that you have about mentorship. So definitely check that out. That is basically it. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on what's going to be happening with the podcast moving forward. and let you guys know that after September, I will be taking 2 weeks off of doing the podcast to just do a little like reset and to get really intentional on where I'm going with this podcast. So I hope you enjoy your weekend, and I cannot freaking wait to do this September series with you. So have an incredible weekend, like I said, and we will chat soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this resonated with you, please make sure you leave a rating and review. Like and subscribe if you are watching on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Kayla Cakes, at KAELA_CAKES. Visit my website at MikaelaRyanFilar.com to find out more about my coaching services. All of these links are in the show notes below. Make sure you tune in for next week's episode. New episodes are out every Tuesday and Friday. Chat soon.